Alright, so this is a Marvel Rivals tournament, and this is Team Canada, okay? It's been announced a few days ago, I believe, and XQC, Dokibird, Fanfancher, for Warren, and Aramori are all on the same team. Now, if you guys have been following like Vtuber drama for a while, you know that there's been some friction between XQC and Dokibird in previous years in regards to like Marvel's tournaments. And XQC has even thrown like jabs at Dokibird's team the last time because what was it again? It was something around she had too much of a stacked team. The tournament organizers changed the rules like 2 days before the tournament, and XQC was not happy about her team being stacked, even though I think Dokibird ended up benching herself and her team still did super well. Yeah, Doki was captain of the team. There was a sudden rule change limiting high rank or Grandmaster Plus players, forcing her to drop out so her pro teammates could compete for the money. But her team still won the tournament and curb stomps both XQC's and Shroud's team, and XQC was reportedly very salty and accused them of cheating slash smurfing, and this fueled this ongoing perception to this day that he dislikes VTubers. However, for this particular event, XQC and Dokibird have largely stayed out of the drama or have tried to. They're not the one causing issues at all. There's also been another Marvel Rivals drama, to give you some context, with Kingsman that happened more recently. And I have to give you guys this context because a lot of people, this Kingsman drama is being brought up repeatedly in this situation. Basically, Kingsman was, I think, a one trick, and he got kicked from his team after repeatedly pushing for a better hero comp, and specifically asking this other streamer, Zaza, to switch off Black Widow because it was getting hard dived and the team would get rolled in triple support meta. The team mocked him on stream and VOD. Zaza's boyfriend dropped a Google Doc calling him toxic. The organizer ended up banning him without much investigation, which was really weird. And then the team ended up performing terribly and ended up last place. He later dropped a video with receipts, clips, and then some people apologized, and then there was like some community split with some bullying and misogyny accusations flying both ways. But Kingsman ended up getting tons of support and subs out of it. This was for, I think, a 40k tournament back then, and Kingsman wanted to take the tournament seriously because there was a lot of money on the line. This tournament, however, is for a prize pool of 300k. Yeah, he was the best with his character. I think they were both one tricks, no? Zaza and him. No? No, what do you mean Kingsman was just that good? Oh, so he plays multiple characters at this level, but he's just really good with that off pick. Okay, he played multiple characters. Okay, that's settled. Thank you. So, okay, where should I start with this? Now, fast forward to this. Let me just think how I'm gonna start this. Well, Team Canada gets absolutely stomped in this tournament. There are several issues. Mostly it all goes back to how these tournaments are being set up. Like the teams that they're making, they're often very unbalanced. There's a mix of pros, there's a mix of people that aren't playing the game at all, etc. Right, so one of the key players in this drama is this person named Warren here. And Warren has some experience in Overwatch from my understanding, but he is not a Marvel Rivals player. Surefour used to be an Overwatch pro. I'm not too familiar with how good he is at Marvel Rivals. Same with XQC. I know Dokibird plays a lot. Seems like Aramori is a very experienced player as well. Fan, I have no clue. Now, basically, it started with the opinion has shifted since yesterday somewhat. At first, people were on Warren's side, okay, because Warren is the one trick in the situation. He's playing this off pick. His team asks him to change. He refuses, complains a lot of the time, says his team is being very toxic to him, has horrible vibes, and he basically wanted an apology from his team. When he offered to switch roles, he got met with, "You should have done that 2 games ago," passive aggressively, like you're weird. Who is Fan? She's a very big Flesh streamer. There's this montage that's going viral of
louder.
Can you play Ultron?
and just see if it's like comfortable. If it's not comfortable, then it's like it's not.
It's just like Domina.
Yeah, it's just you have 2 drones, right? Put one on your back line, put one on X, right? Move one around from who's ever taken damage, and then like super easy beam to hit, play low.
Yeah, this is gonna be diabolically selfish. I just don't find any other character fun in this game. It's overhealth and damage boost. Yeah, but guys, I'll be honest. Once again, I don't really give a fuck. I just want to play schoolgirl. Nah, bro.
He's like, I don't really give a fuck. I just don't want to play Squirrel Girl. This is boring. They're asking him to switch picks. He's like, I'm bored, but there's 400k on the line. Let's remind each other that. And yesterday, people were at first on his side, like massively on his side. But people then were like, wait, why are we on his side when he's basically pulling a Zaza? And in the last drama, everybody was against Zaza. So what the frick?
Oh my god.
But he wanted to play for
I
vibes.
Understand. I just want to play Squirrel Girl. I'll tell them after. I'm just playing this out to show like effort, and then I'm just gonna tell them that I would rather play Squirrel Girl or DPS. I mean, this is like legit just not even a fucking support, which is hilarious.
You're dead.
This is insane. Bro, like, these characters...
Honestly, doesn't really matter.
Oh, he just got out of his 50-hour work week. He just wanted one game.
This is fucked up, guys. I feel bad.
You guys are fucking shit stacking and quick play.
This is disgusting, really.
Like, he looks really good.
No, but he's a snooze fest. My gosh, put me on the squirrel. No.
Okay. Well, it's like
On all crime, honestly.
yeah. Okay. Well, like, so my question is, like, Warren, I totally get you want to play squirrel. Does everybody want to win, or does like
No,
people
win.
just, like,
Win on the squirrel.
Win!
Okay, but like we're not going to win on the squirrel.
Believe it. Believe in us.
You did not put
I believe in
Believe
you. That's why
in the
that's why I
me
believe in your
that
ability
believes
to
in
flex
you.
to other characters. Back to your sports. Use your shift.
Your crouch or
Yeah,
whatever.
this sounds silly, bro. Just put me on Squirrel Girl. Let's win this tournament. His damage is decent. Yeah, his damage is kind of busted for sure.
Easy beam to hit. Play low.
Yeah, this is gonna be diabolically selfish. I just don't find any other character fun in this game.
Stay strong. But do you want to win, Warren?
Oh, I win on Squirrel.
He's won a tournament before on Squirrel, so he
Bit
really
louder?
thinks.
Ultron?
He's won a tournament before on Squirrel, so he
Bit
really
louder?
thinks.
Ultron?
See, like, people are like, no way Aramori created burner counter cry about Warren. Aramori is another person on the team who's like been pushing against him. So the clips didn't really come out at first. And at one point he like deleted his VOD after the Marvel's Rivals Creator World Championship and even went private. Then he went public again, tweeted a bunch on Twitter, complained a lot, honestly. And now he's privated again. He's also kind of blaming Dokibird and everybody else in this clip.
Saying I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces in this tournament as and the last tournament is the current one, including Dokibird, Aramori. Wait a second. Fan? Wait. Aramori, Dokibird, Fan. We're all in this tournament too? And none of them were on my team? And XQC and I won? Huh.
See, he's like, oh, I won with XQC in previous tournament. Now I'm with these girls, Aramori, Dokibird, and Fan. And we lost, you know? And apparently Dokibird even defended him. Fan has said absolutely nothing negative about him.
That's weird. That's fucking weird. Well, just goes to show I don't actually know if the problem was us. Oh snap, guys! No. I think we just discovered something new, but let's not get into it, okay? I'll let the audience decide what they want to decide. I'm just saying, it's strange. You know, I didn't play good by any means, but
So the thing is, the information that I'm lacking is I don't know who made the teams. Some people were saying that the team captain makes the team, or it's a tournament organizers. Either way, there's something fundamentally there's something about these tournaments that makes it unfun for the people playing in it. And a lot of people are, pointing out are giving backlash to this clip. Like Simpagator here says, "Hey bro, you don't have to drag the other members of your team worldly on a woman. Dan as well, and Doki's community was majorly on your side. Now you come off as a high ego loser who can take a bit of flack now when under a bit of heat. The fact that he wasn't the only that faced getting his vibes getting ass blasted as well. She was the only one that could relate to him and this, and now he threw her under the bus too. I don't fucking get it."
In this match.
I'm banning Gambit.
Okay.
They weren't playing Gambit. They weren't playing Gambit. Okay.
I'm banning it either way.
Can we consider a Star-Lord ban? I feel like last series, this series is a problem for me.
I'm gonna save Strange so you can go back to
I
Strange.
feel
if
like
you need
we
to.
wasted that ban. They
They're
were
not gonna
what? If she doesn't
ban
want me to
tap.
play Gambit, just tell me not to play Gambit. I just thought we were running triple, so I might as well go Gambit. It's a little bit passive aggressive, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think we banned Star-Lord, so we're not just getting ran down by
You
the
could
same
literally
comp.
just tell
at
me
least
Gambit was a
mix it up
bad
bit.
choice.
Short.
I feel like wasting a ban, like unrelated, but wasting a ban in a tournament setting is like really bad. That's like really bad. Like bans are extremely important because the other team's gonna use their bans properly. Warren says he felt disrespected by Aramori and her coach for not helping him learn Squirrel Girl and Namor, but instead taught him supports, and makes no sense because they already had 3 support mains. All right, can we load this clip or?
That he would help play my heroes better. Does that make sense? Like, what was the coach's purpose in RVC if it wasn't going to be like, hey, you could position and do this differently. You could save your cooldowns for this. You can, instead of just go rocket, go ultra. Like, I get the notion, but I also find that it was disrespectful. Like, that was bad coaching, plain and simple. It's bad coaching to be like, hey, just like go support when we had 3 fucking support players. And it's like, that's why I didn't. To be 100% honest with you, in the first half of the tournament, I didn't. I flexed and I tried to, work around it and play characters that were...
Warren says Dokibird and Aramori were not helping XQC on tank because they were too busy blaming him instead of addressing other fundamental
And I feel like his
issues.
voice went completely swept under the rug. XQC's fucking struggling. Okay? Like, XQC was struggling. And nobody was paying attention to him because the peanut gallery was too focused on me on Squirrel. Dokibird and Ara were too dead set on me being the problem. And they didn't want to admit that there were other fundamental issues. Okay? Like, X was struggling, dude. He was getting grabbed and tossed around like a salad on tank by the Wolverine and stuff. And so, this is where we move on. Everybody's so quick to say I was a bad teammate. XQC and I. All right, go. Hey, we think we should ban Wolverine. X is really struggling. We only have 1 tank player. Let's ban Wolf. Let's ban Wolf. You know what she does? She doesn't ban Wolf, and then they protect him in game 2. And then the same thing fucking happens. And I feel like...
I'm pretty sure Doki said nothing, though.
XQC is 2-6. 4-4, 3-4, 3-5, 1-4, 2-4. Why is everybody so dead set on me being the problem? I costed the whole fucking tournament for them, apparently. I was the one taking it too lightly. Dude, we were hot ass.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Kingsman commented on this.
Thoughts on bro saying he doesn't find any other character fun except Squirrel Girl? Ah, okay. Well, that mindset, like, I don't find any other character fun except for my main. It's just because you haven't played the game as much. Like, there's no way. There are so many fun characters in this game. And I used to think the same thing. Like, I used to only find Magic fun until I played the game more. And then I played other characters, and I was like, wait, all of the characters are really fun. Like, Emma, all the tanks, I was starting to love tank. I really love a lot more DPS now. When you start playing the game more, you find more characters fun. That's it. He's an Ashe main on Overwatch. Okay, if I knew that, I would immediately put him on Hitscan. I'd put him on Phoenix or Cyclops. Only
An Ashe main in Overwatch? I only know Ash from League of Legends. The fuck? Wait, who's Ash from Overwatch?
Like 5 minutes in the range to teach him Cyclops. That character is easy as fuck. Shoot, beam.
Nani? Who the fuck is Ash from Overwatch? I've played Overwatch. I've never played Ash. Guys, you must understand, he just wanted Squirrel Girl because it's easier for him to go on. If he played Phoenix or Hela instead of Squirrel Girl, this game goes far more different. If he doesn't die as much, they would have way more pressure against the enemy team comp. So there's been a few like Twitter exchange. They've been fighting on Twitter. It's gotten pretty saucy. I feel like I should show some of the Twitter exchange first. But most of all, okay, so there's been the Dokibird tweet saying, despite all the drama going on right now, I hope everyone will support the creators and teams tomorrow that qualified to the finals. There's a lot of smaller streamers around the world that made it through, and I do hope that the negative focus doesn't overshadow their efforts and exposure. I think that's what I feel bad about the most. No one really wins in this situation, as everyone will focus or talk about the negativity that came from Rivals World Cup. Getting invited to these events is hard for someone who's a smaller creator, as opportunities are very slim. It attempted to shine a spotlight to underrepresented regions and creators around the world, and I know a lot of players worked really hard to be there and they deserve the exposure, so I hope in the end, despite a tournament having its fault, people can still support the players that made it through. So this is what Doki had to say about this. And there's also a clip from her stream. As you can see, she's very positive, very drama-free.
I said this is the last time I talk, but this is the last thing I'll say about it. All in all, drama sucks. I hope it doesn't ruin the spotlight for the people, for the teams and the creators that are still in the World Cup. I would love if people support the remaining teams in the World Cup because they deserve the spotlight. But I have no hard feelings for anybody on my team. And, you know, even like I was just like, you know, emotions get to everybody. And I felt really like, you know, the synergy just wasn't there, and that happens. This is me and Fat. What happened? I know I said this is the last time I talk, but
like, I'm telling you guys, when it comes to people playing competitive games together or being in front of a live audience, that it exacerbates all kind of issues. So first of all, and it sucks because he legit deleted some stuff. Okay, I found a Reddit thread with some archives. Phew. Okay, the situation blew up on Twitter yesterday when Jay, who's, I guess, from his username, probably used Overwatch. And I sent you the apology. Okay, one sec. There's so much to go through before we get to the apology. So J3, he's the captain of the USA team. Their team was allegedly, from what I'm understanding, very strong. Okay, they were a very stacked team. He says, opinions on the Marvel Rivals World Cup so far. I wish there was more advertisement in general. It's good that they got people who are familiar with the game, but don't mean rivals. Great for reaching a new audience. If you're going to get invited to a 300,000 tournament, probably should learn more than a Squirrel Girl. A lot of people would give anything for an opportunity like this. Obviously, this is aimed at Marv, right? A lot of visibility to different countries and streamers like Team Brazil, which had really good players, and Team America United, who kicked our ass 2-0. This is the first test run for a World Cup and Marvel Rivals. Hopefully it grows into something beautiful. Would love to have more countries participate. And then people are like, you know, I played 40 hours of Marvel when it launched and I stopped. They called me to play on Thursday. I installed the game and spent 13 hours only playing support. And it's like, dunking on Worm for participating and trying his best in a game he doesn't play anymore against your overly stacked team is actually sad, Jay. If I get invited to an Overwatch tournament, should I jump on a Junkrat? If we lose, my excuse could be, I tried my best but I don't play this game anymore. Doesn't matter what game, if I was invited to a tournament with a huge prize pool, I'm going to learn that game. I said Marv. I think I said Marv. I meant Warren. Okay, maybe I am dyslexic. What the fuck? If it's a Marvel Rivals Cup, I'd expect to see Marvel Rivals players. I do agree that it's amazing to see this high successful streamers from other games play it or to invite more new players, but just for the wording of Marvel Rival World Cup, I would expect it to be more like Marvel Rivals player. And NetEase, I think they're the one organizing the tournament. Did you flip the letters upside down? Maybe. Oh, Jay and Warren had beef before. Oh, is that why? Oh, is that the context for this tweet? J3 is still salty after a year over a joke. I know Aramori is in the wrong for hopping on Twitter and blaming Warren. NetEase doesn't know how to organize these events. I think everybody agrees that something needs to change with the tournaments, though. The way they're set up. So basically, then Warren goes on Twitter and he QRTs J3's tweet and he says, just to clarify, I only had a few days from the moment I was invited to the actual tournament. It was pitched as a creator tournament, so I accepted it, like always. Every day off stream, I practiced my main, Squirrel and Nammer, and I tried to pick up Cyclops. He got banned nonstop. And then Aramori responded to him and says, girl, we suggested Ultron, you picked it, we played well, and you said, no, this is too easy, I'm going back to Squirrel Girl. Like, there's obviously tournament issues, but yes, some of the blame is on you as well. When I was invited to an Overwatch tournament, I was playing 6 hours a day, every day for 3 days beforehand. Marvel Rival is not a hard game, man, especially with Overwatch experience. Yes, there were other issues on our team. I myself made silly mistakes, but yes, having a hero pool of Squirrel Girl and Namor is really, really hard for a team to work around and is on you, dude. Your response to her saying played well is hilarious considering it was half a quick play. People were leaving the other team and I didn't know what 2/3 of the abilities even did. I clearly wasn't comfortable and any of the teams we played against would have eaten me alive floating around like a moron. Bro, I played Mauga in Overwatch Journey with 0 playtime, no knowledge on what his guns do, and ran around having most damage in the lobby. I know it's different, but surely we can just pick up a hit scan character and shoot them like you're a good player, you'll figure it out. He says what I'm saying is I understand I'm bad and clearly wasn't as good as other players in our region, that's for sure. No matter how you twist it and make it sound like I could have played other characters. It was a wash either way and you're throwing all the blame on me is sad, really. Bro, she responds, and then she highlighted like some of the blame. There were other issues on your team. I myself made silly mistakes, so she's basically responding to him saying you're throwing all the blame on me. She's like, I'm not doing that. He says, lol, I fear I had to hear it all tournament long. Forget the tweet. Do you want me to make an hour-long montage of every time you threw shade at me for underperforming or struggling? If it bothers you that much, sure, man. Don't forget every time I mentioned any of our other teammates or reacted to their mistakes too. Like, it's a creator tournament. Mistakes happen. OTPs happen. I'm just saying stop acting blameless. Like, it's all on Etties. It's not. Could I have been a better teammate? Probably, yeah. I legit couldn't play my main role and was forced onto tank because we had 3 support players and 2 duelists. I wasn't comfortable playing those characters too, but I knew that's what I had to give us a shot at winning. It could have been a wrong call, which is why I asked Faux to help us because I was at a loss with what to do with our team and our hero pools. But I left feeling confident and tried my absolute hardest. If you feel the same, then fine, it is what it is. I think you tried your hardest and so did I. At the end of the day, it was a creator World Cup, so I accepted assuming it would be like the others I played it, and won, he adds in brackets. It was so short notice with 0 organization. I don't appreciate how you spoke to me while knowing this. You're telling me Warren is a pretty good hit scan player in Overwatch and none of those skills transfer over to rivals? That's kind of sad since I constantly hear from content creators that Overwatch is a harder game. Best hit scan characters and abilities in rivals. Okay, I'm done. So it's Nammer and Squirrel Girl. Really? Oh, sarcasm. So that's not true. I really feel bad for Mori. Who did he play on Overwatch? Like, that's hitscan. McCree? Okay, but then okay, so after that, I was there for like 5 seconds. Everyone hating on Aramori. Maybe I'm missing context, but Kinsman made a whole video calling people out and everyone was cheering him on. Aramori is replying someone who played badly in a 300k tournament, suddenly it's toxic. Yeah, like I said, initially, people were mostly against Aramori and siding with Warren, but today this really switched up, especially since the other teammates started speaking up. Like Surefour, who I don't know if he still is pro, but he used to be a really respectable player in Overwatch back then. He was good. He was a big streamer. I didn't even know there was the Yahoo fix of McCree, isn't there? So this is Surefour. He says, you know, I wasn't going to say anything, but randomly flaming 2 people that didn't say anything negative to you the entire time. Let's be real. He only refused to play hitscan in rivals because he didn't want to get ego checked and look bad if he played bad. Rank 1 Ash. Yeah, Surefour was on their team. Yeah, that's why I said the other teammates are now speaking up. Surefour was on the team. He says he wasn't going to say anything, but now he's mad because he saw this clip of Warren, and Warren is blaming like Fan and Dokibird, who said nothing negative to him. So now all the other teammates are like jumping in to say their piece. And he says some other stuff. They like argue back and forth. Did he reactivate his account? Okay, then Warren responds to him saying, okay, it was wrong to throw everyone under the bus, but I've done well with my limited hero pool in previous tournaments and felt it was a good angle. It clearly wasn't. Had nothing to do with ego checking. You were on the same hit scans everyone was telling me to play, hella, etc. Surfer responds, well, you have to realize the precedent set by you being a hit scan player in Overwatch. The skills are transferable. It would make more sense if you also played a lot of Junkrat and Overwatch, but you don't. I think that's the main problem you fail to understand. I think some Marvel Rivals player in chat can explain to us, or can give their opinion on whether or not they think the skills are transferable or why. I guess they're comparing Junkrat to Squirrel Girl because maybe they play similarly? Then Warren says, yeah, fair. However, I took an angle on Punisher and was quickly reminded that it doesn't play like Overwatch. You have to hug your team and play for support ults. Aiming is transferable, but all other game sense gets thrown out the window, dude. Yes, but you also never tried Hela or Phoenix, both hit scan characters that excel at off angles with safe options. So I think the game sense argument hold. I'm not going to get into semantics here. Like I said, the main problem was the precedents already said beforehand. Warren says, sure, I don't want you to think my hero selection was for the sake of protecting my ego in Marvel Rivals of all games. That's a silly argument. And I also played Phoenix, although very briefly. I tried Punisher and Phoenix, so it just doesn't hold. You were on Hela. You know it's bad when the code's telling you why you're wrong. And then Fan also responded. Also on that Surefour tweet, saying, I'm breaking my Twitter abstinence just to agree with you, lol. I sent him this nice-ass message after Attorney and Dokibird also said on stream that he didn't deserve hate. And this is what we get in return for trying to be nice and understanding, rival grin. He says, hi, re-downloaded Twitter to message you since you're not accepting friend requests. Don't feel bad, Lama, just a cast creator tournament. I've played in plenty where I was in the clear sandbag by a mile. Well, I was a clear sandbag by a mile. It would make no sense to expect someone to play above their skill level. Legit just shitty balancing on Nettie's part, not gonna lie, to put you against literal one above all DPS player. The games were torture and suffering for all of us, but at least we experienced it together. Just wanted to send you a GG's despite our horrendous game. I'm sorry if I don't respond. I fucking hate Twitter and don't use it anymore, so I will delete it now. Ludwig, I'm seeing Ludwig here saying I'm team Fan. So Fan and Dokibird actually defended him, and this guy just threw them all under the bus. First chance he got. Yeah, Fan seems like a good person. Jay also went off on him in a clip.
If you get invited to a tournament and you don't try your hardest, especially when there's money on the line, why would you even fucking play? Like, why? Now, be honest with me. Why would you play? Because, oh, if you just show up and lose, you get like $2,000 still. Like, bro, that's what a shitty ass mentality, in my opinion.
Yeah, that clip is old. They're not, I'm not necessarily putting them in chronological order.
Like, if you show up to a tournament just to collect whatever you get last place on, I think that's a horrible mentality. There are 6 people on the team, 5 including yourself, right? You are telling me you are willing to be very selfish to load up into a game, a tournament that you don't even want to play, just to collect the money? Like, you're fucking over 5 other people who probably need the money to pay bills and shit, but you don't really care. Like, that's a problem to me. And that's where my opinion is. I think that's just fucked up. If you don't really care, if you don't want to put the time into the game, if you don't really want to practice, give the fucking spot to...
He was gonna say give the fucking spot to somebody else. Jason, hitscan means that it deals damage the moment you press the trigger. Doesn't take into account the distance to the target. Oh, I see. Well, the problem with these tournaments is that they're trying to mix creators and pros together. And like, obviously there's gonna be massive gaps in stream levels. Like, I think they need to take people of each rank, assign a number of points to each rank, and for the very high rank people, 500, it needs to be even more precise, and then try to make teams that are like balanced around the total points that each team is worth or something. But it's like, if there's one pro player, the other team needs to have one pro player. If there's a plat, the other team needs to have a plat, etc. Like, he's right, if only he wasn't bald. Oh, he's tweeted more. It's so clear he doesn't actually care about the misogyny he's fueled. It generally is so egotistical and tone deaf. He's out there spreading hate to 2 female creators and can't even muster a proper apology. Instead, he just apologizes for the escalation. Bro, I'd like to apologize to Aramori, Doki, and FanFan for any escalation that clip may have caused. It wasn't my intention. I hope you guys can find some peace in knowing that. Wishing the Rivals community better tournaments ahead with no drama there will be. Lastly, please don't be surprised if I block any of you across platforms. I'm not a Rival streamers and don't really care for your harassment. Just flicking it away. My community has no interest in pursuing this pointless drama, and neither do I. Like, yeah, because you're losing now in this drama. If you were winning, you'd be running victory laps. What started as me getting invited to a tournament was absolutely not prepared for. Became so much larger and everyone involved deserved better. Rather than criticizing NetEase, everyone dogpiled on me. I defended myself and did a sloppy job. Happens, but I'm not perfect. He defended himself by attacking other people? How does that work? Let's set something straight. That out of context clip has nothing to do with them being women and they're all incredible players. I was using that argument to prove myself and XQC could hang with them despite our lack of playtime. Sorry for fueling the wrong crowd. Fuck incels. Respect for apologizing, but yeah, maybe it's best to stick to other things. And I will be. I think the Rivals community has proven enough how rude and toxic it can really be over the past few days. I want nothing to do with it moving forward in these tournaments. You're all safe from my squirrel girl. The apology is needed. That crowd should be shamed, but it's not out of context. Ignoring the idea of misogyny being applied, it was subtly blaming everyone but X and implied you're better. He also never blamed Surefor. You explicitly said none of my team, and I don't know if the problem was us. He said, Warren says, we just won that previous tournament with 3 other women on our team. There was no implication of misogyny, even one. This is not who I am, nor what I believe in, and I do not condone any behavior supporting that. Alright, well, at least he clarified that, but he went private. He just picked every chick on the team and said they were private. I mean, I've seen a lot of discussion because, again, as I said, initially, the public was siding with Warren until, like, a lot of people were pointing out on Twitter and on Reddit, they're like, hold up, but he pulled a Zaza. Like, he basically did the same thing Zaza did. So why are people not upset at him? Is it just because Zaza is a woman? That's why the topic of misogyny is being brought here. It's not out of context. It's because, again, he got a lot of defenders and people are like, they don't understand why Zaza got shit on and not him. Like, they understand why Zaza got shit on, but they don't understand why he's not getting the same treatment. He, like, threw everything. But also, like, they both messaged him. They were both very classy with him. They were very nice to him. That demi drama is gonna haunt us forever. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of memes. The Warren meme again. Oh no, yeah, it's a bunch of the stuff that I prepared are like, fuck now. Can't believe XQC and Dokibird were on the same team and the drama wasn't even between them this time. Why is Team Canada always like this? Team Canada is actually cursed. There's another captain that waded in. As a captain for one of the teams in a tournament, listening to this generally infuriates me. How annoying to have one of your players just outright refuse to listen and constantly bitch and moan about the hero they're assigned to play when you're trying to come up with a team comm. I'm so glad my team doesn't have this issue. It's not even like we expect our players to put up some insane performance. Just listen to the people who play the game and try your best to win. There's 300k on the line, for fuck's sake. You're supposed to put in some efforts. The strongest thrower of the day, Warren, versus the strongest thrower in Marvel Rivals history, Zaza Stacks. The JJK. The strongest sorceress in history versus the strongest sorceress of today. XD. I love Souls games, but I suck at them. Thanks, Warren. You showed me the community is at fault, not my lack of skill. Yeah. Oh yeah, XQC, hold up. Zaza was far worse. Zaza was pretty awful, but I don't think we need to pick. I don't think her being worse makes what he's doing, like, just be brushed away. Like, it doesn't work like that. They can both make mistakes. Oh yeah, there's more. But yeah, like, people are pointing out the double standards. Like, see, 2 million views. It's been a discussion that's been raised here. There's an AI song about the drama, kind of a banger.
If you had an opportunity to play for 300,000, but your good vibes were on the line, what would you do? Got invited to play, so I took a spot 5 minutes and they say, hey squirrel, can you swap? Took me off the queen, put me on a clanker. No squirrels allowed, my team just shank her. Yeah, sure, he gives shields and damage, but I can't play him, I'm at a disadvantage. The man's a snooze fest, the man is boring. Why I gotta listen to this aura Mari? This might be diabolical, it might be selfish, but when I signed up, I had just one wish. I'm playing this out for now, but it's gonna get nefarious. After this, I'm switching to my squirrel. How hilarious! I'ma say it straight, it's your final warning. I'm playing Squirrel Girl, Ultron's boring. 300K is on the line, who cares? I'm not switching up, say your prayers. You'll lose this tournament, say it's cause of me, but I'm playing for the vibe. Hey Zaza, are you proud of me? Overwatch the rivals, it ain't the same. Time for Squirrel's arrival, cause I don't play this game. Don't know what's wrong, why they blaming me. I pull up my socials, even J3 turned against me. They say I didn't try, didn't put in the time, but on the Squirrel is where I really shine. Why should I care who wins or loses? If I play Ultron, it's my team who chooses.
Bro, it rhymes too! This is kinda good!
Not today, cause it's the Warren show. Don't care if my team wants to make the dough. There's only one way we can achieve it. Let's win on the Squirrel team, believe it. I'ma say it straight, it's your final warning. I'm playing Squirrel Girl, Ultron's boring. 300K is on the line, who cares? I'm not switching up, say your prayers. You'll lose this tournament, say it's cause of me, but I'm playing for the vibe. Hey Zaza, are you proud of me? I'll go back to my main game when this is through. I don't care what this means to you. My ego is more important than trying. Why should I play support? Cause my team is dying. I'll just throw my nuts, pull my stunts. Who cares what my team thinks? Already told them once. I'ma say straight, it's your final warning. I'm playing Squirrel Girl, Ultron's boring. 300K is on the line, who cares? I'm not switching up, say your prayers. You'll lose this tournament.
It's kind of a banger.
It's cause of me, but I'm playing for the vibes. Hey Zaza, are you proud of me? I'ma say straight, it's your final warning. I'm playing Squirrel Girl, Ultron's boring. 300K is on the line, who cares? I'm not switching up, say your prayers. You'll lose this tournament, say it's cause of me, but I'm playing for the vibes. Hey Zaza, are you proud of me?
Best AI song since Shock Shock My Dog, honestly. Some people are mad, they're like, oh, get this flop out of here. But most people are like, I mean, a lot of people are still, this is still based. This is the one time AI is, I'm cool with. I don't care if this is AI goes hard. Some people are pushing back. I think it's still, whatever, it's for a meme. It's for a meme, okay? It's a banger, come on. So XQC leaked the Discord tournament and fans joined in to spam the N-word. I can't show that on stream, but that happened. This XQC tweet also did not age well. On June 11, he said, I sent you guys my mailing address if you guys want to send the trophy and the money in advance because I ain't no way we're losing to at Silky SNZ. But they got rolled. The final score 0-3. And he also released a YouTube video. Oh no, wait, where?
Yo.
He released like a highlight, right, of the Marvel Rivals Creator World Championship. That's called How XQC Dominated the Marvel Rivals Creator, and all the comments are saying got rolled, not a single round won. Don't you mean God dominated? I don't know why he doesn't just play the game for a week to remember everything but still complain when he loses. Classic. He's on the Europe arc. Enter every tourney possible. Don't practice in advance. Have a massive ego and complain when he loses every game. 3 hours of losing MP4. But his chat always makes fun of him. But that's not his chat, that's his clippers. His clippers clickbait the fuck out of him. Even the one that's like the quote-unquote official clipper of XQC, like he will make him look bad. He doesn't give a fuck. They're just driving engagement. That AI song was so good, holy shit. Bulgur also reacted to the drama. I don't know, a few people in members said they knew who he was. I guess he's a personality? Yeah, 90k followers. I don't know who he is. But he says the plot has been completely lost. This is really the clip that tipped everything over. It doesn't matter if there's a 300k prize pool. The tournament was not going to be taken seriously the moment you invite people outside of the Rivals community that don't even play the game. NetEase knew this would be the outcome. That's why they didn't promote it. Zaza plays 40k tournament, mains Widow, and made into countless memes and made Widow the symbol of throwing. Now Warren plays 300k tournament, main squirrel, and everyone defends him. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. People are not defending him anymore. Burger Bash Tourney also plays with Doki. He bashed the tourney. He was like, it's bad. I remember him from something involving Doki. Yeah, Doki loves the game. He was Doki's teammate, but not in this tourney, was he? Yeah, he's not in there. Oh, Boger is the supreme Marvel Rival streamer. Oh, thank you. Boger, he's the one that posted the videos about their situation, how they won. Oh, with the last drama? Oh, it's a different tourney. Okay. Okay, let me close some tabs. I think I went through everything unless something came out while I was live. Did they use a decade-old photo of Ecstasy for his banner? I have no clue. I feel like he does look like that. Oh, Boger Bash is the name of the tourney. He's doing a couple of Marvel Rivals now. Okay.